Good morning to the Larry Show. Big Larry's in the house on Saturday morning. It's a unusual thing. Larry's doing a broadcast on Saturday morning. Hopefully everyone's doing good this morning. I'm alive. I'm a kicking. I'm getting the morning started. Nothing better to start in the morning than getting on YouTube and saying good morning and having me some morning coffee. Good morning, goddess. Hope everybody's doing okay this morning. Give you guys a few minutes to all get in here. There's 7 people here already, so I'm waiting for more to come in. Are you tired of watching this, or do you want to watch the ending of it? Yeah. Hi, Pacific. Wow, I don't think either one of you's been to my channel before, so welcome to Big Larry's channel. I usually do weekdays. I don't do the weekends, but today I decided to do it on a Saturday. Okay, I mean, I do see a lot of names, and like I said, Larry, first question, are you wearing your Adams suit? No, Adams didn't get busy last night, so Adam has a pair of shorts on. But if the wife wants me to shut this thing off and ride the little pony, I'll let her ride that little pony. Good morning to all. Well, Black, it could be true. We're going to find out, won't we? He's going to video. Just give him time. He'll put a video out there. Ride that little pretty pony. Call it Trigger. Yeah, it's a Trigger, all right.
You mean I have your permission? Thank you.
Yeah, baby, you can ride it anytime you want. It belongs to you. You know how to saddle it up.
Well, I can't take you with me everywhere I go.
Well, you wish, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it's wrong too, Goddess. But hey, if it happens, it happens. I'll follow. I will put charges against Children's Services though, because I think the kids are in danger.
I think they should leave them. Really.
Yeah, it wouldn't last even if he does get them.
No offense to mom, but
Oh well, then we ain't gonna use that name, Dan. Good morning, Pacific. Glad to see everyone's coming in this morning. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna let him get away with this. Hell no. The fight has just begun, people. It ain't over. The fight has just begun. Now he's got money. We can sue him for saying shit about us. He couldn't sue us. I ain't got no money. But I sure sue you. He got $200,000 worth of properties. I'll sue you for all your properties, James Von Hilton. Otherwise known as Stinky. Well, yeah, definitely got us. I'd just give it away. I will. I'll give it to the state and tell them to sell the shit. I don't want it. I don't need nothing. I'm happy the way I am. That's all he wants. He wants them for the food stamps and Jerry's Social Security check. That's all he wants. We all know what he wants. Thinks he's trying to pull a blanket over our eyes or some shit, but we know. We're not stupid like him. Yes, sir.
You think this is too big for the little box? Way too big.
A little too tall, maybe. I don't know. It matters what size cat you're getting.
Yeah, I know.
They should be able to jump up in it.
Okay.
And at least when they're scratching it to bury it, they won't be throwing it all over the floor.
Yeah, but when they hop out, they,
Have some on their feet. Yeah, I know. Selfish, stinky. Exactly.
So you think I should wait until I get the kitty?
Wait till we get the cats before you open the litter and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, he was definitely a bad parent. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The whole time that them kids were in that house, they've only had maybe 3 real meals. And all 3 of them meals would have been on Thanksgiving Day when he come over to his mom's house and got the food that the Frost family was bringing over to feed his mommy and the family. That was the last time them kids has had a real meal. All he gives them is bologna sandwiches and chocolate donuts.
Sometimes he takes some chicken fingers over there.
Some people say, oh, he took them to the Golden Corral. No, he didn't. He drove to the Golden Corral. He didn't pay for the Golden Corral. His mother-in-law did. That is Andrea's mother. Paid him gas money to take them, plus paid for all of them to eat. Hey, Vaughn, if you're going to put a story out there, bitch boy, make sure it's a true story, because if not, we're calling you out on it. Because that's what us trolls do. We troll you and call you out on your damn lies. And I'm calling you out on all of them. Because I'm not scared of your fucking 20-degree black belt. I got a 2,000-pound punch pressure. When I punch you, you're going to think I'm something, buddy. Because you're going to wake up in a hospital somewhere. That's how hard I'm going to hit you. Nothing has ever been a true story with him, Jay. You and me both know that. Well, he's a 20-degree black belt. He might destroy me. He turned off. He said he wanted to kick Solar Opinion's ass, but when we lined up $15,000 for him, if he'd show up and fighting, he backed down because he's a Canadian. What's Canadian got to do with it? Vaughn, I'm in the same town as you. We live 5 minutes apart. You want to fight me for $10,000? I can arrange that. Me and you don't have court cases no more. You ain't suing me for nothing. I'm suing you. Remember? Look at your lawyer's paperwork, buddy. I know what the lawyer sent you. I'm suing you for your properties. Every penny you fucking got.
I would like to have Alice.
Meet me in the park, James Vaughn Hilton. We don't need cops. We don't need all kinds of people there. Me, you, and the YouTube camera. So everybody can see exactly what happens. They can watch you beat my ass, James Vaughn Hilton. Come on, buddy. $10,000. Meet me in the park. But I will let you know one thing. Only one of us is walking out of that park. And it's not you. Yeah, a lot of people would see to pay that Pacific. But he's going to back down from me just like he did Secular. Because he thinks he's a 20-degree black belt. The only black belt he is the one that goes around his fucking pants and he don't even know how to put them in the belt loops. Look at his pants. They're missing the belt loops. Don't even know how to put a belt on, but he's a 20-degree black belt who can beat up Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee at the same time. He probably takes Steven Seagal too, all three of them out at the same time. That's a 20-degree black belt. He's got more belts than all three of them put together. So he can take them all out.
Was this too big? Why don't you face these outward?
Don't give no Vaughn no ideals there, Goddess. He'll be saying that about himself. He'll be claiming your brother's hands now. If he sees that, he'll claim, oh, they're legal weapons. Yeah, so are mine. And it's not with black belts. It's called the North End of Toledo, Ohio.
I think it scared my dog.
Bad boys. I will put my bad boy against your 20-degree black belt any fucking day of the week, James Vaughn Hilton. Any day of the week you're ready, buddy. Let's make it on a Sunday. That way my wife's gone to church and she won't know.
No, I don't think so. You better not do it when I'm at church. If you do, you'll be fighting with me. I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Goddess. I really wouldn't. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good to see you here this morning. I know Larry don't do Saturdays, but Larry's doing a Saturday. It's starting to become a special occasions.
I'll find that later, Daddy.
Yeah, I'm in no hurry, baby. I need you to work on getting your morning shot in you and checking your sugar.
Hi, people.
And if you want, you can start breakfast. And then I'll get off here and
Okay.
eat breakfast and take my meds and stuff.
I haven't even drank my coffee yet, so you're going to have to wait.
Okay, well, get up and drink your coffee first.
I love you guys. I'll see you later if I can.
They're saying good morning to you. There's a few new people in here today, baby, that usually don't come on the weekdays or here on the weekends.
I know, I heard you.
No one knows Pacific. He ain't got online. People are saying he's over at the new trailer setting it all up.
Bye, Pacific.
That he's got his kids back. Well, you got to prove it to me.
I don't think that.
Let me hear them kids' voice in the background.
Yeah, really.
I know he's not going to put them on camera. Let me hear their voices in the background yell, hello, or just talking. I don't care, just playing. Or are we going to hear them, Dad, can we come out of the bedroom? Can you unlock the door? Probably over at his mom's house putting the padlocks on the bedroom doors so he can lock his kids in it. He won't be gone too long. He is addicted to the internet. But I can't say much because I think I am now too, people. When I get up and wake up and I turn the YouTube on, I'm getting addicted. And I blame it all on my wife for buying me a laptop. She said she bought it for I'd leave her alone. Yeah, they are. Goddess. I do have a kid under 18. Not much under. He's only got what? 1, 2, 3, 7 months. 7 more months and my baby will turn 18 years old. Not this one, no. My other one did. My college boy that I was supposed to steal the money from Alice to send to school, he is autistic. He needed help when he was growing up, when he was a little boy. And by the time he becomes 11, 12, 13 years old, Social Security took his check, said that he's not autistic anymore. And I literally looked at him. Autistic never goes away. He's always going to have that. Well, we're not going to give you a check for it no more. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Didn't fight and argue. Do I still see the autistic in him? Yes, I do. But we're talking about a kid that's smarter than a whip. 4.4 average through the whole high school year. Straight A student all 4 years. He got a full scholarship to whatever university that would accept him for what he was taking up in school. And there was only one, Eastern Kentucky University. And he's been there a year and a half now. He is finishing his 2nd year. He is my only son who has ever went to college. The other 2 graduated from high school and went out and got jobs and got married and had babies and moved on with life. My 3rd one is in college, and my 4th one is about ready to go work for McDonald's in 7 months. Because he's already threatened me once and told me he's going to live with me until he's 50. Good morning, Bobcat. It was, Goddess. It was awesome that he got a full scholarship because I don't have money to send him to college. He's going to be in a little debt when he's all done. He might be $20,000 or $30,000 in debt because of his food and his room and board. But he don't have to pay for the schooling. That's a good thing. And like I told him, he goes $20,000 in debt. The first year he goes to work after he graduates from college should pay all his tuitions or all his bills off. The following year, you buy a car. The following year, you get a house. Your little guy wants to be a welder. They make good money. But, nothing against your little one there. Tell him they can become anything. They can become 2 or 3 different things at the same time. And that's what I'm trying to tell Larry. He don't just have to take up computer science. He can be taking up welding, plumbing, electrical. I mean, there's a lot of other things that you can take up that might, if he don't decides he gets into them laboratories and he ain't too happy on this computer science shit, he can got another layback job that he can go to. That would be a good one because we need plenty of them goddesses. Well, I didn't know he was super smart until once he's always had good grades. He's always been really smart. He's just very quiet. I always thought he was shy. And they said that's part of the autism in him. That wasn't shyness, it was autism. Larry didn't start talking until he almost went into kindergarten. Literally. Most babies start talking at 8 months old, 10 months old. Dad, dad, mama, blah, 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 blah. Larry did none of that. We didn't even know if he was ever even going to be able to speak. All of his first 10 years of his life, when it rains, snow, or rains, or thunder, lightning, he runs in his closet, covers his head up with his blanket, and he'll stay there until the rain's done. He don't do it no more, but I mean, that's back then. I would say we really started knowing he was a really smart kid starting in high school. I mean, I knew he was a smart kid because he's had straight A's he's only had 1 B in his whole life. 1 B from kindergarten all the way to the second year in college. He's had 1 B. And that was his sophomore year in high school in science. So I'm going to say I really started knowing the smartness of 12, 13 years old would probably be about somewhere. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here long. Just wanted to say good morning, see how everyone's doing. I know it's a Saturday. People's got a lot of things going on. He is making me really proud, goddess. I mean, I'm proud to have my kids going to college. I mean, I'm just glad they graduated from high school because I didn't. I will say it clear as day. That is one thing Vaughn was halfway right about. I never graduated from high school. I went 9th grade repeat. That means I went to the 9th grade for the second year in a row, and I told them what they can do with their job because I was 16 years old, and I went and got a job so they can shove their school right up there. I didn't like school. The only thing I liked about school was my science teacher. That's the only thing that made me get out of bed in the morning and even go to the damn school, is to see that pretty little science teacher I had. After that class was over, I was gone. I was standing out on that corner drinking that Mad Dog 2020 or smoking on some big old fat Hooters. I bet she is. She is definitely happy that her kids graduated and not dropped out like her. And that's the same thing I say. And that's me too, goddess. I am so tickled pink that every one of my kids has graduated from college or from high school because I never did. I thought I was a 16-year-old that knew everything and didn't know shit, but I learned. I got a job. I paid my bills. I got my own apartment. You know, is 7:30 working for you, or would you rather me wake you up at 7?
7:30 feels good.
Okay. Because I know you take your shot at 8, and I like for you to be up and awake and smelling the coffee when you're getting it all done.
Um, well, hold on.
I had to go pick up some more painkillers yesterday, too, while I was out. It looks like them doctors is trying to give me some of them gummies. Looks like it's going to be another cold day today. Yeah, goddess. It is so this coming Thursday. We are getting ready to go pick up my kid on we pick him up Wednesday morning. He's home all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, and he's got to be back in the dorm by 6 o'clock Sunday night. I'm kind of looking at it right now to see what our temperatures are. I gotta wait until I'm the one to see it. Excuse me. I probably could turn my phone on. My phone would tell me what it is too. I don't know how to do that on my laptop yet, especially when I'm live. You guys have Thanksgiving in October. Well, maybe I ought to move up there in October and celebrate your guys' Thanksgiving and then come across to the United States and celebrate November too, because I sure love turkey. To me, I call it this coming Thursday. Morning, Blue. I just noticed you in there. No, he's still quiet, Blue. No word, no nothing. Couple different scenarios. Maybe he's moving his stuff over into his mom's trailer. Maybe he's in jail. I mean, what's the longest he's been offline at one time? Maybe we all got lucky. Maybe he was carrying his tower over to his mom's house and dropped it on his foot. And broke the tower, so now he's not getting that no more. He's going to have to go buy a whole new tower. Yes, yeah. Only because his mom wouldn't pay the bill, exactly. Nope, that's why we're all still waiting, Blue. That's kind of why I got on here this morning. I wanted to see if there was anything out there yet this morning. Because I literally thought he'd be already out there posting something. I would have been. Hell, maybe they didn't put him in jail. Maybe they put him in a mental hospital. Maybe they made him go do an evaluation or some shit. I don't know. You know, last one I seen him doing saying he changed his mom's light bulbs in her house. There wasn't nothing wrong with none of his mom's light bulbs in the house. They all worked. They were all good. I think he took them out of her house and put them in his house because all his were blowed because he leaves them on 24/7. I ain't even messing around with it, Blue, because I don't care if he is or not. Personally, I think that's the best place for him to be, in one of them two places, because at least he's gonna get 3 meals a day, hot meals, not fucking microwavable shit. It might be bread and water, but it's better than that microwave food he's eating. Well, and that's the problem, got us. He's carrying $300 light bills, and I don't understand why. Because hell, I ran 2 central air units in my windows, and we got 2 TVs and all this shit going. And my wife does the laundry. She uses the stove for cooking. It's all electric, and my bill was only $168. How is his 300? His is, that's a 3-bedroom trailer. I think it's probably a lot of that duct work up under the house is all off, and he's got a cold breeze blowing up under it. They put new skirting on it last month or 2 months ago, so let's see how long that lasts on there. Till he decides to take it off and let his dogs go back up under there for they can stay warm. Build him a doghouse, James. Cut a hole in the fucking barn door, James, and let him go in the barn and sleep. Not under your house where all your ductwork's at. Not under your house where all your fucking water pipes are and they break it again for the 3rd time in 2 years. Oh, the dogs didn't. He did. He's the one that took it off because I was there when he took the first 2 pieces off. And I told him, put it back. Well, my dogs are in the rain. They're going to get up under there. They're going to shit and they're going to fuck everything up, Vaughn. Oh, no, they're not. 6 months later, oh, one of my water pipes broke. I wonder how. Oh, all my ductwork's off my trailer. I wonder how. Fucking retarded little fucking kid that didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And when somebody knows what they're doing, talking about, he don't fucking listen. He's old God. He knows it all. He don't know a motherfucking thing. Know it all, Vaughn. Yeah. That's what I would have did. I would have put them in the barn. I would have cut a hole in the barn door or the barn wall where they can get in and out of it. Sounds like I can turn my TV off. We are at 21 degrees right now. Oneida, Kentucky is at 21 degrees right now. It's showing it to me. Nicholasville is 18 degrees. Paris is 21. Richmond is 20. Where my son is, it's 20 degrees. Somerset's 21 degrees. That's where Vaughn's kids are. Williamsburg, 24 degrees. More south you go, the warmer it's going. Winchester, 21. Ashland, 23. Oh, Ashland's pretty warm for where they're sitting at. Yeah. Well, you got to remember, they got a shed, they got a barn, and they got a garage. The barn is where the tractor sits and the lawnmower sat. You know, of course, the tractor's not there no more. He already sold that one. I'm waiting for him to try to put up the lawnmower for sale. See how that goes. Yeah, exactly. Maybe them two should get together. Let Shanny know that Stinky just came in on some money, so maybe her and him can get together. Yeah, they should couple up. Yep. Foam Doghouse is Vaughn's next project. Yeah, that's it. Foam Doghouses. Yeah, I kind of lost one of my viewers yesterday. He said he had quit viewing me because I like to do morning wake and bakes. And he don't do no wake and bakes no more, so he's not coming to my show. And I was like, well, buddy, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mean to chase you all away. You know, that's just me. I'm not making you guys do no wake and bake. If you do wake and bake, then wake and bake. If you don't, drink that morning coffee. That's a wake and bake too. It's a wake, but you ain't baking, but you're waking. If that makes common sense. Yeah. Well, it'd fall apart anyways. The dogs are going to chew on it. They'll tear that thing up within fucking. I bet you they ruin it quicker than he builds it. Oh, man. What a morning wake and bake. Yeah, Larry's keeping them warm. We're sitting at 70 in here, so we keep it just around the 69, 70 marker. And I picked mine up yesterday or last night. A lot of people tell me they can't wake and bake in the morning. That wakes me up. Mares, which wake and bake it is. Some of it'll put you right back out. Yeah, we understand that, goddess. We all do that. Oh. My commercial is coffee, people. This is the Valentine's cup. I can't remember if the wife got it for me or if I got it for the wife. I think I got it for the wife.
You got it for me with a little white teddy bear.
Yeah, I gave it to the wife with a little white teddy bear and a red rose in it.
It had candy in it.
And it had candy in it, she said. Yeah, we got a few mugs. As you notice, they ain't little mugs. These are some mugs. They hold at least 2.5 cups of coffee at a time. 4 of these and the whole 12-cup coffee pot's empty. And I bought it for the wife a few years back, even though I use it more than she does. We got all kinds of coffee cups. I got little ones for guests that come over. We have the big ones that me and her drink out of. Yeah. You use one for a 20 ounce for your tea. Yeah, exactly. We have them ourselves. Then I got the kinds that I can make coffee and take it and put them in a little thermos. My cups are like the thermoses. They keep your coffee hot. We got 3 or 4 of them in there that we use. Hell, I even got the kinds like Starbucks uses, them styrofoam cups. I probably got about 500 to 1,000 of them. In case we're coffee on the run or we're giving somebody comes over. If them workers up there cutting trees down need a cup of coffee, we'll pour them some coffee and let them use them cups. We don't give out our new coffee cups. I'll just give you something that you can just throw away or throw in a burn pile and burn away. You ain't walking away with my coffee cups. Wife bought some scratch offs last night. Neither one won. But that's okay. I mean, sometimes you buy losers, sometimes you get winners. Mostly losers, but you never know. I remember one time I told her to buy a couple of lotteries, and I think she spent $5, bought 5 of them, and won $58 off of it. We don't buy them big tickets. That's what my cousin, maybe he likes to do that. My cousin up in Ohio, he buys them $20 tickets. He bought, I think he said he bought $80 worth, 4 of them, and hit it for $5,000. Well, hell, I ain't got $80 to blow. $80 feeds my kids for 2-3 days. Yeah, I figured I'd just get on Saturday morning, see how everyone's doing, see how many viewers I can get out there. I don't know if you guys are more busier in the weekdays than you are the weekends. If a lot of you sit at home, am I going to get a whole new crowd here today? From the store or from inside the kitchen there, Bobcat? You out of coffee? Oh, okay. Yeah, the store. Yeah, we stock up on our coffee, especially in the winter. Now, when it comes around summertime, we'll go right to the Dr. Peppers. Or, if I want, we got Starbucks hot cocoa in there that we can drink off of for the next year if we want to. The only difference is it don't come in little packages where you shake the package, dump it in your cup, and add your hot water. It don't work that way. This here, you're taking out of a bag that's almost 10 pounds. So it's like you got to stick a spoon in there and figure out how many spoonfuls you need to make it taste decent. But my wife, she's got it to the T now, buddy. She's got it to the T. She makes Starbucks hot cocoa taste very good. Tim Hortons is pretty good. Yep, Tim Horton. I've had his coffee and never had his hot cocoa. We've had his coffee though. Yeah, I've been to Canada a few times. Went up to the casino once. Went up to the fish market 2 or 3 times. My cousin worked for the fish market up in Toledo, and we would drive up to Canada and probably bring back about 15 or 20 boxes of different kinds of fish for their store. Yeah. Yeah, I've never tried their mint hot cocoa. I ain't much a hot cocoa drinker. I'm more of a coffee drinker, but I mean, If I'm out of coffee and there's cocoa around, I can do cocoa. But with my kids being here, I thought that hot cocoa would not last long at all. They're not really drinking it. I don't know if they don't like the taste or mommy ain't got their cup of hot cocoa right yet. I don't know. I mean, some kids like it, some don't. We had no problems getting rid of our chocolate donuts, so. We started with 100 bags of chocolate donuts.
We got 3 of them left.
And my wife says we have 3 left.
3,
Yeah.
3 bags.
Out of 100 bags of donuts, we have 3 left. My kids eat a bag a day if you let them. Every day. Yeah, I mean, they drink it, but it's not like, when I got it, being that much cocoa. I mean, I didn't just get one little bag, one of these little 5-pound bag or 10-pound, whatever it is. We ended up getting like 8 or 10 of them bags. I mean, like the chocolate donuts, we had 100 bags of them. When we took them, they were 3 cases of them. I knew my kids would eat them like crazy, so we grabbed them. I knew, I didn't want them to last one day and be gone, so I got enough to last them a couple days. And yeah, a couple months later, we're now down to 3 bags. Now it sounds like I'm going to start buying some more again. Unless OBI wants to give them out again, I'd be tickled pink. I'd be all over there. And that's what I do, people. I go over there when OBI is giving stuff away. I go over there, get a little bit of stuff. I come home. I call all my families, all my friends, post it out on Facebook. And you don't blame me, look on my Facebook account and you see them. I post to everybody. OBI's giving out. And then I go back over there and I get enough to help whatever families can't make it there, should I say. Because there's families down here that don't have a vehicle that can't get there. So I'll go over there and I'll get a little bit of load. And yeah, so what? I'm spending what, 5, 10, 15 bucks out of my pocket for gasoline. Another half hour loading the stuff up to help families make sure they're not starving. Vaughn says he's starving. People, he was given 100 pounds of rice and 100 pounds of black beans. There's only one problem. He don't know how to cook them. He don't know how to cook the rice. He don't know how to cook the black beans. So they're not going to do him no good at all. And Von Hilton, let you know, they're both good. We've ate them already, buddy. They're good. Well, I know it'd be gross because he don't know how to cook, goddess. If it ain't cooked in a microwave, he can't cook that. His mama never taught him how to cook. She always did the cooking, made him go sit down and watch TV. Damn, I wish I could have got away with that when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I had to be in there opening the cans for him. I didn't get the fun part of dumping it in or any of that good shit. I was just a man that was working fucking opening cans all morning for he can make dinner. But I tell you, I learned a lot from him. And that's what counts. Yeah, exactly. As soon as you see over the counter or the stove top, you're starting to cook. Exactly. Vaughn was never taught to do anything right. His mommy and daddy was always gone. They both worked all day. Morning, Green. I think feel difficultly. I refuse young men and women. I influence young men and women to learn a trade skill first before college. Hi, Nate. Good morning. Glad you made it. You're my first wrench here. Um, well, I think, Nick, honestly, you need to teach your kids a lot of different things before they even start school, before they even go to high school, before they go to college, before they become a full grown adult and out there in their own world. Some kids don't listen to their parents, and a lot of kids don't listen to their parents. But, it's just respect for your parents, maybe. I don't know. Because, I taught my kids how to cook. I taught my kids how to clean. I taught my kids that they got to take out the garbage. I taught my kids to brush their hair, brush their teeth, make sure they take a bath every day, make sure they put deodorant on it every single day. So to me, that's my influence. And that's something each and every one of us should be doing. And I do have a child. I'm not going to say which one of the four. One of my children didn't like wearing deodorant. Seems like he never remembered to put it on. And we still to the day. Did you put deodorant on? And that's what I think too, Goddess. And as I was teaching them, they started going to school and they started learning that stuff there too. And hopefully they carried on with life and become somebody and do something in life that they want to do. You know, something I don't want to talk about. I hope it never happens. But somebody asked me one day, what would I do if either any of my boys turned gay? That is their choice. I cannot choose my children's lives. I can't choose what they're going to be. All I can do is raise my children the way I think is responsible and respectful, and to be a loving father and wish him the best no matter what he does or who he's with. Yeah, exactly, handyman. You hang around them older people, like your uncles and cousins and shit like that when you're young, you pick up them trades. Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, because someone asked me that, and I told them, as far as I know, none of them are. At least they literally has not come out openly and told me. But I've already gave the open. I've talked to all four of them about that. If you're, well, I know one definitely ain't, because he's married and got 2 kids already. But now he's divorced and being a whore dog. I would probably have to take him out back, Nate, and give him an ass whipping. Because none of the four better ever disrespect me. They better never disrespect that woman in there neither. And to the other two, you better never disrespect your mother neither. Because I don't care if you live in the same city or the same United States of America that I do. I will come to you and bust that ass. And I don't care if they're 25 years old or 45 years old. Yeah, they don't disrespect her neither. Neither one of them. You know, like I told Vaughn, and I'll tell y'all want to talk about me, go ahead. I don't give a shit. You talk about the wife, we might have a little disagreement. You start talking shit about my kids, we're at war. You got a problem with my kid? Come and see me. Well, Handyman, I kind of have to disagree with you on that. Because, well, mine are just a little bit older than that. And they are both working for Amazon. When my first son turned 19 years old, he got married. He lived with her and had 2 children with her. He then went to another job. He worked for McDonald's and Wendy's at the exact same times. I mean, he would be a worker at the McDonald's for 4 or 5 hours, and then from there he'd go over and be Wendy's manager or assistant manager for another 5 or 6 hours. So, I mean, some kids, if you put it in their head, they got to get out there and work, they'll know it. But if you let them sit around and do nothing and don't make them go to work, they're not going to. If they can sit at home and collect welfare, they're going to try to do that. Who wouldn't mind to stay home, play games on the game console all day long and get paid? The only thing that sucks is with what welfare gives you, you should make that in one fucking paycheck. Nick Geek Out, he was in therapy and had a crush on his best friend. I've heard a lot of things like that happen before, Goddess. I think some parents can raise their kids by themselves. But then sometimes they don't know how to be a parent. They're not. I mean, I don't know how to say this. You can be a parent, but not be a parent. Anybody can be a mom. But you got to know what to teach these kids. As a woman, you should make sure your kid has respect for you as his mother. Vaughn never carried that at all. Come on, we all know that. He has no respect for his mother. Never has. If my kids were making mods for $80K a year, hell, keep making them. As long as he's making money to pay his bills, I don't give a shit what he's doing. He could be in a horse stable, fucking shoveling horse shit as far as I care. I don't care if he's on a male horse fucking getting his sperm to eject into the female if that's the job he's being paid for. A job's a job. Money's money. Pay the bills. Buy yourself a nice car. Like I told my son that's in college, graduate from college, get that paper, get that job, buy yourself a nice little house, get yourself a nice car, then you look for a woman. Well, Nate, I don't give a shit what anyone does. I don't personally. I mean, it's all about money. Think about that, Nate, and you could say whatever you want. It's all about money. From since the day I was born, you didn't have money, you didn't have a car, you didn't have a roof over your head, you didn't have your cigarettes or your food. You ain't got money to pay for it, you ain't got it. You don't think if I wasn't, you think I would have had that many girlfriends if I didn't have a job? I had a job. I made money every single day. I can afford to take them to the movies. I could afford to take them out to eat. I could afford to go into the bars and get drunk. Yeah, he ain't made a penny from it yet. Exactly. Dan, let's put it this way. Too many to count. And it matters what you call girlfriends. Is the girlfriends ones that's lasted more than 3 days? Or is it all of them? If it's all of them that I've slept with, then I've lost count. Girlfriends, probably about 20, 30. Women I've slept with, over 100. Way over the 100, probably. And if she was good, I went back for seconds. At least 100, Dan. I mean, I don't know no perfect count. You know what I mean? You know, when I was in my 20s, I'd go to work, get off work, walk across the street to the bar, spend 3, 4 hours at the bar, close the bar, walk back across to the other corner of the block, and go to bed because I lived there. I'd wake up, time to go to work. I walk across the street, and I'm at work. Work all day, get off work, go back over to that bar and close it again. And most of the time I was closing them bars, I was taking one of them girls home. You can't call them girlfriends. They're just one night stands. Okay. Hundreds of different women, yes. I have heard that before, Nate. And I did say something about that at one time. If that is really, really true, I mean, I'll throw $10 in if anyone else wants to throw some money in, and we'll get one of them hookers to rape his ass over there. That's what we did to my brother. Me and a bunch of his friends all got together, gathered up some money, and went down and picked up a little hooker off the corner and paid her to take care of my brother. And he was 18. Oh no, I'm not Hugh Hefner of Oneida. Oneida ain't big enough to be a Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner's girls would make Oneida look sick. He's got more girls in that house of his than all of Oneida. And then some, probably. That's where we usually pick them up there, Nate, off the corner somewhere, or pick them up out of a bar. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to get a woman nowadays, but back in my growing up days, it wasn't hard to pick up a girl at all. Gotta remember, I'm no young chicken. I've been around the block a few times. In my opinion, if that's what them girls want to do, let them do it. But you need to definitely watch for sexual transmitted diseases too. How many prostitutes have you paid for in your entire lifetime? Counting the one with my brothers, I have never bought none. But I can't say that. It matters what you call a prostitute. They come in all forms. Have I walked in a bar, bought a girl 2 drinks, take her back across the street there and bang the fuck out of her all night long? Yeah. So, I mean, well, $60, that must be the going rate now. Back then it was 20s and 30s. I think we ended up giving 30 for my brother's little girl friend. Hell, he dated her for about 3 months after that. I personally thought there was 2 here, Nate. But somebody told me they weren't. That they just like to walk. But, I see them walking a lot. Yeah, I believe that, Richard. Me too. By the preacher's daughter, to be exact. Yeah, I wouldn't be looking at her. That's a good club to be in. And I'm still friends with her after 40 something years. Big Larry, what is your opinion on naysayers, haters, and trolls? Well, really, I don't know much about them, mister, honestly. To me, that's just, a name of a group or a bunch of people that hang out. They might get on there and talk shit about people. And they can do that. I mean, if that's what they like to do, if they can keep their business going or whatever, go for it. I mean, if they got something bad to say about me, then I'm going to tell them to come on into my channel and they can front me on it. Because I ain't Von Helton. I'm not going to threaten you. I'm not going to sue you and try to put you in jail. I'm going to tell you what I think. And if you don't like it, there's the door you came in. This is my room, no one else's room. Yeah, folks, come on in. I've been on there, Nate, I think, once or twice. I've got on there and trying to post. I mean, I'm still learning things, people. I go try to look at things and check out things, and everybody should give me a thumbs up for that one. Yeah, usually Big Larry don't do Saturday mornings, people. So this is a shocker. This is the first time I've did a Saturday morning. I'm usually a Monday through Friday guy. And I kind of leave the weekends for my college football coming up. NASCAR is over, so I won't be watching NASCAR for a few more months till the 18th of February for the Daytona 500. It's a special event. And got another one coming up this week. Don't miss it. Can't tell you what day, because if I tell you what day, that'll be the only day you come to see me. Larry's going to wear a shirt one day this week. And promise, that is very special occasion for me to wear a shirt. A shirt, Nate, just for you. Just for you, Nate. I'm going to put a shirt on again for you can see it. I think this week's going to be a whole new Big Larry coming up. The Dare shirt, yeah, I could probably find one and wear one of them, but I sure would not. Sorry, people, would not wear one of the other ones he wore. I don't do pink. There's only two things I do pink, Nate. My steak and my wife. Yeah, I like the stock cars from the 50s and 60s too. Yeah, salmon and grapefruit. Well, I don't eat grapefruit. I do eat salmon. Oh, yeah, and you got the premieres, right? Yes, I am. There's no rent going to nobody. My rent money's in an envelope, and that's where it's going to stay. Every month, I put it in an envelope. I write what month it is, how much is in the envelope. I seal the envelope up. And I figure by the time I get evicted out of here, it'd be 6 months. I could have a good $1,500 put away by then. Yeah, I will never pay him rent, Nate. He will never get a penny from me. He's going to put me out of here. And I'm going to drag it all the way to the last day. You know, where the sheriff comes out here and he's got a couple workers with him to put all my stuff to the road. I'm going to wait to that day. Well, I ain't right now. There ain't much. I mean, I got last month, this month, really November, because I paid the last 2 months to Millie because she went ahead and ordered the gravel for my driveway. So now I got gravel. I can get off my driveway now. Oh yeah, I could show money right now. I could say, "Oh yeah, look, Vaughn, your rent's right here. Come and get it." I got money I could show him like that. He ain't gonna come over here. He knows better. Oh, I won't, Bobcat. There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. Flash it the next stream, Larry. Okay, Nate. Does it have to be next stream, Nate? That's the painkiller tray. Tell him to get to his ninja ass over there to collect the rent. Yeah, tell him it. Well, I can't count that money. Here's some money. Can't count that though. That's to go get my kid from college. Pretty bad. I'm even paying him going to college. And I said I wasn't paying for his college tuition, but I am. Well, not really. I'm paying him to come home and eat. That's what I'm paying him. All the gas money I take every time he gets out of school for his week vacation, I go pick him up. There's the envelope. There's the rent money for this month. $300 a month, mister. I think y'all can see that, right? Yeah, well, you must have seen it because Mister said Dan. Like I said, I'm not ready. I'm not worried about moving. Hell no, I'm not paying him, Jacob. You need to hit that wake and bake this morning, buddy. I wouldn't give Vaughn the sweat off my balls after I got done fucking 15 whores. Sorry, honey. I heard you say hey. I know. Yeah, we're looking to buy a piece of property right now. We're buying a piece of property is what we're doing, people. He gonna take me for my four-wheelers and my wife. Well, he's gonna have a hard time getting four-wheelers from me because I ain't had a four-wheeler in over 8 years. Because I blew the engine up because it was too small for Big Larry. When Larry gets on a four-wheeler, a little 300, I can blow them up. I need a big old 450 Grizzly Bear. And he's going to steal my wife? All the power to you for trying, buddy. I know you're just the messenger. There's no way he could steal my wife. And if anybody thinks they can steal my wife, go for it. All the power to you. Because if you can steal her from me, then she didn't love me to begin with. Yeah, he gonna take everything. He gonna take an ass whipping. He fucks with me. Vaughn says he's gonna take all my four-wheelers and my money and my wife. She's in there laughing, people. There's been a few people that's tried to split me and my wife up. Well, it only had 40,000 in it, Nate. 40,000 don't last long. Not when he probably paid for the truck for the year, the insurance for the year. So there went a couple thousand. Then he just paid the property taxes. There's over 1,000. Paying his child support payment, there probably went 20,000. His light bill's $300 a month. I think my dog would tear their dogs up. My dogs would literally tear his dogs up. And I wouldn't want to see that really happen because I'm telling you, my dogs would kill midnight.
Oh, yeah.
They treat it like a little fucking rag doll and grab one by the head and one grab it by its back legs and pull it apart. He was on early in the week, but since court date, he has not been on at all, weather guy. Yes, he does, Nate. He has control of Alice's estate. I'm saying December 31st of 2023. He'll be stone broke. The houses will all be up for sale. And then within a year later, he'll go through that $200,000, whatever the properties are worth. Well, he had court, so. Yep, it has begun. Now let's see how long it lasts. Like I told everybody right from the get-go, from Secular Opinion's first video of me, I don't want nothing from Vaughn. I want nothing from Miss Alice. 2 years max, Bobcat. That's what I say. I don't want nothing from them. They ain't got nothing I want. The only reason I'm in this trailer right now is because of Miss Alice. She wanted me closer where we can hang out together and do things together because she likes being with me. He might have got raped after court and he's dead. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, he could be in big trouble in 6 months, right? Because he has to write down everything she has and give it a little kind of price estimate on it and turn it all back into the lawyer. The same thing I did, the same thing Millie had to do. They will put all three of them together. That yeah, I don't. That word is too big for me to even read out there, Bobcat. And bear, whatever. Really, Shade, nothing really. The only thing that's surprising is today's Saturday. Big Larry is live on Saturday. Yeah, Vaughn and them's doing a private bubble bath, him and J-Dubs. No, he's not stealing from the estate. It's going to be his estate. Can't steal from yourself. Nate, that's really kind of too big. I was thinking more like 6 or 7. Well, he's spending it. Sure, it's going to spend quick. Well, it all goes to him anyways by the will. The will says he gets everything. So, like I said, within 2 years, he'll be stone broke. All the properties will be up for sale if he still even got them by then. And then he'll have, like I figured, me and Jim and Ronnie Ray, all three said different prices, so we don't know exactly what they're going to go for. I figured $200,000, and 200,000 ain't going to last Vaughn but a year, maybe. The way he acts, the way he treats money. This is a guy that blows $600 on lottery tickets because he's trying to win $1 million or 10 million or whatever it is. No, 4 acres. I've never seen the will. I've never seen the will, but a lawyer turned it into the judge. So with the lawyer's name on it and Miss Alice's name on it, that makes it good. Nope. Nobody's did no check on him, weather guy. That ain't my responsibility, mister. I got kids to take care of. I can't worry about no full grown kid who's a millionaire, remember? He should have his butler checking up on him. J-Dub the butler. Yeah, Vaughn is MIA right now, people. J-Dub the butler. Hey, Candace, this is a message to you. Hopefully, you get this little clip. Please come down here. Please get Von Hilton to fall for you. Marry the stinky ass fucker and take everything he's got before he loses it all. Larry, what is the weirdest thing Vaughn has said to your face? Nothing, Nate. He won't say nothing to my face. The last time me and Vaughn has been in the exact same room together, he came in his mother's house, and I was sitting there going through her mail, and he come in there yelling at her. And he kind of got his voice was still up high from yelling at her and said something to me. I stood up. I walked right over to him and put our noses where we could feel each other's breaths coming out of our fucking mouths and our noses and told him, you ever talk to me again like that? I'm going to snag you up by your fucking stinky ass shirt, drag you out in your yard, and whip your fucking ass. And then I turned around and looked at Alice and said, sorry, Miss Alice, for cussing in your house, but I'm tired of playing with this little boy. He looked at me, went right back home, and never came back over. So he don't say nothing to me, Nate. He knows better. And now that his mommy is gone, I don't give a fuck where I run into him. He better not say one fucking word. He better not even say good morning or hello to me. Because I'm going to clock him. His mama's not here to save him. His mommy's been saving him for 20 fucking years from Oneida, Kentucky. Oneida, Kentucky now knows that Miss Alice has been buried and laid to rest. Fuck up, Vaughn. Please. Because these people don't care no more now. Your mama's laid to rest. We gave her her wishes. Baby boy, you're about ready to get your fucking ass whipped. I guarantee you that. And it ain't coming from me. Yeah, he does have Peter Pan syndrome.
What the hell's that?
Means he's still a little kid that believes in Peter Pan, dear.
Oh, okay.
At least that's the way I take it.
Okay. I was wondering what the hell that means.
Winds 18 miles an hour right now. Good thing it is, it's hitting that mountain on that side. We don't feel it. Sweetie, he's always running his mouth. When don't he? He ain't been on in 2 days, though. He ain't been on since court, so. No, I did not steal none of her jewelry. I don't use costume jewelry for nothing. The jewelry was in a safety deposit box at the bank when Von Hilton took over everything and closed her bank accounts. He could be, Shade. He could be. Nobody knows. Maybe I'll snoop around and call. No, not in the safety deposit boxes. They wouldn't, Bobcat. Bank has records of what you're putting through your savings account and checking account, but not what's inside that little box of yours. Vaughn's dreaming, people. There was no Victorian jewelry in there. And if there was, he took it. Give him time, he'll probably be wearing it. He's ruined more than that, Cartel. He's ruined a lot more than just the 3 kids' life. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. All the lies, people. I mean, everything he puts out there is a fucking lie. I mean, all he has to do is put the truth out there. You don't see me getting on here lying. You don't see me getting on here and telling fucking stories. I was thinking the early 1800s, to be honest. Could be in the 1700s too, both of them. That's exactly what happened, Cardell, or Flood. Yep, because that will that Jim had said that the grandkids got it. So Vaughn must have conned his mom into doing another will after that one, where he gets it all. Probably. And they had to buy him because he didn't steal them from his mommy. So I hate to tell you, 4 acres, I don't think he's got wearing them. If he's wearing anything, he's probably trying to wear his mommy's panties. I can't wait till he spends the first night at his mom's house. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see him crawl in his mommy's bed and sleep in that bed. He died of sickness. I really don't know. I really never met him. Yeah, somebody would have had to send them to him because, Miss Alice didn't wear them kind of underwear. She wore the same kind my grandmother did. Big old bloomers. I know. My wife and my cousin both took her to buy underwear at least twice, maybe 3 times. Week later, she called me and said, Larry, I can't find none of my underwears. I need to go get me some more underwear. Honey, we just bought you 25 brand new pair. What do you mean you ain't got no underwear? You got enough underwear to last you the rest of your life. That's what I think, mister. I mean, because she was missing underwear. Lots of them. And they wasn't the new ones. They were old. I mean, these things were old. They were due to be brand new ones. And she had the money to buy new ones, and I'm getting them for her. Any of you guys get on with Vaughn himself? Will he let any of you guys on? I'd like to see somebody go live with him besides J Dubs. What is that? Solar Marshall, you out there today? Yeah, I want somebody that's going live now with him that's friends. Tell him to show you a picture of his mother. Tell him to show you the birthday cake he's bought her. Tell him to show you something that he's did for his mother. I got pictures of her birthday cake. I got pictures of her getting her hair done. I got pictures of her going to the doctor's offices. I got pictures of her out at the, what was that? Huddle House. Yeah, and that's about it too, Robbie. Yeah, him giving her lip. Yeah, I remember that one day where she was in the house and she got him on the pizza box. She literally told him, "You guys seen that?" She tried not to, you know, baby him. And that's how most of everything always went in their relationship. She tried to correct him and teach him something, and he's like, no, mom, that is not why." And he literally read it off the piece of paper after his mom walked out of there. Why they took his kids. The pizza box. All the fucking garbage all through the whole damn house. Andrea blowing her nose and laying the napkins everywhere instead of throwing them in a garbage can. I remember that one pretty good. Because I was pissed the way he talked to his mother like that. Yeah, she tried to help him, but he thought he knew more than his mother. But you got to remember, that's his mother. She's only been around for 90 years. He's been around 300 years. Tell you the truth, I think if we would have been born a little bit closer and in the same town, I would have literally swore, that there was some swapping going on in that hospital. I know, mister. 300 years is what it's been now. Well, I've went from not paying rent to stealing college money to stealing $2 million inheritance from his daddy. How's his daddy got a $2 million inheritance when he already took it 3 years before that and used it all for gasoline to drive around Kentucky, he told everybody. 2, Vaughn Houghton, how'd your daddy get $2 million? It sure ain't making house doors. Promise I would know that personally. Because I do carry my grandfather's paperwork and his pins where he worked for the exact same door company, boy. I know what your daddy made every week. And it was chump change. That money was all your mother's. Your mother worked her ass off to make sure you had a good living, a good life, and you treated her the way you are. You're a piece of shit scum. And I'll get in trouble by saying that word because my wife just yelled at me. But I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I agree with that, 4 acres. Something, I mean, Miss Alice always asked me, where'd I go wrong? You didn't put him over your knee and spank him, Alice. You gave him the gold spoon instead of a wooden spoon. You can't do that. You got to teach your kids right from wrong. You got to teach your kids to respect people, especially you yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, you sure in the hell can't take care of nobody else. To teach Vaughn, not learn Vaughn, teach Vaughn. Bobcat, that could have been it, because I mean the woman worked for Whirlpool for 29, 30 years or some shit like that. And then from there, she put all of her savings and money into the nursing home. And then got another nursing home. Then got another nursing home. And now she's getting up in her mid 70s and early 80s. And she's like, I'm tired. I need to relax. I need to just kick back and relax, enjoy myself. She sold the funeral homes and moved back home where she was originally born. This ain't just some rink-dink town she just picked up on the map. She was born here in 1929. She wanted to come back to her home city. Her daddy still lived here. So she come home and got to see her dad for about the last 4 or 5 years of his life. So that's what, Vaughn, here's another thing. Hilton's, Frost. Look up the record. Who's been here longer? If anybody needs to go back across that Kentucky state line, it's you. There ain't no Hiltons down here. Not from your tree. You guys wasn't even born in Clay County. It shows you how much you know about your family tree. Well, hell, I know you didn't know nothing. You had to come over here to prove the whole world that you had Indian blood in you. You had to come over to your cousin Larry's, huh? It's okay to be friends with me when you need something. As soon as I can't give you something, you're going to stab me in my fucking back. Fuck you too, Von Hilton. Yeah, go back to Ohio. I don't give a shit where he goes to. He likes them Vietnamese girls. Someone, please give him a ticket to go there. Maybe they won't care if he takes a bath.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Honey, the man's not took a bath or shower in over 5 years.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I heard.
Probably longer than that. Yeah, I know. I know, Lardo. Certain things I can read out loud and certain things I can't. Mister, I got news for you. I think it's longer. He never took a bath or shower when Andrea was there. I think it was before Andrea. What proof? Come on over and smell him, mister.
No, I won't do that.
Mouse would know, yeah. Bring it up to Mouse. Mouse will tell you. She's got a video out there already saying that. He never took a bath the whole 2 years that she was there. Not one to not, maybe took his washcloth and wiped his balls off, and that was about it. Oh, is that it? The smell brings him power. Okay. Well, that's cool. It gives you power, all right. Power to fucking kill the world from your fucking stink. I know, Robbie. You know, when I was active and I worked, I was a shower a day, a shower, 2 showers a day. It matters which work job I had because, as I told y'all, I've did a lot of different jobs. It matters what my job was is how many showers I took per day. A guy has to shower every day. If not, well, you'll know it. Yeah, exactly, Robbie. You'll know it if he ain't showering. Can't wait to see Vaughn's newest video. It's latest as kids starting at 11. Okay. Who used to take a bath once a week? The kids, Bobcat? Oh, the old days. Them are the old days. 1700s. You're talking about almost cowboy and Indian days. Hell, you're talking about when the Europeans came over here almost. Now, that's when they signed the Declaration of Independence, was 1776, but they were here before that. Way before that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me back up here. 'Cause I seen something. Someone said something. Who's taking your firearms, mister? I don't know. No idea who Warlord was. Kind of felt sorry for him if he did, though. I do own a few guns, and they're scattered between the house right now. They're all sitting fully loaded with the safeties on. That's a good thing about that is I can leave them lay around. My boys know what they are. My boys have took and shot them. We've went target shooting with them. I want my boys and my wife. She has also shot the guns. I won't let her shoot the shotgun, of course. Tell him to come and get them, Jacob. Later, Lardo. Get you some good stuff there, buddy. Well, shotguns are good for protection. I mean, it scares people, but there's two handguns and two rifles in this house. Well, one ain't a rifle, like I said, it's a shotgun. Oh, I don't know if they shoot more accurate than my handgun. It shoots more bullets because the handgun's only shooting one bullet. When she pulls that, or someone pulls that trigger to throw off that shotgun, it's throwing like 50 or 60 little bullets. It's going to hit a path within a 1 foot square. The closer, the better. That's called a rabbit gun, squirrel gun. Yeah, I own one. for mainly rabbit hunting, squirrel hunting, bird hunting. Has the boy woke up yet,
What? Who are you talking about?
Arnold?
He's been awake for 7:30, 7 o'clock. I don't know if he even went to bed.
One was creepy way back in the welcome to the humble symbol video as well. Larry, did you really come into his? I didn't even understand none of that back. No idea. The U.S. Capitol's Christmas tree arrives in D.C. So the president gets to go out there and pick out the brand new Christmas tree this year, huh? That's got to be a hell of a job. I wonder if they just go pick a wild one up or do they grow them? So what do y'all usually do on Saturdays? Because Larry's not ever on here on Saturdays. Yeah. Yeah, Todd's that rich one. Nobody knows yet, Black. Some people says he has, but we ain't seen no videos or hear their voices in the background. $11 a.m. or 11 p.m. Morning, handyman. And it usually does. It usually does. When you say that name, it just pops up there. I doubt that, mister. People, I'm going to mute for a minute. It would be a miracle. I'm back. Sorry, people. Had to have a personal conversation with the wife for a minute. I've never to nobody yet, Robbie. I don't even know how to do that. People are telling me since I go live, I should get super chat. And I tell them, hey, you want to give me money, go buy a meal and give it to a homeless person walking down the street. Yeah, Handyman's doing real good. Yeah, definitely. No, it's not cherry red. I like the darker red. More like a blood red. Why, we having a problem with somewhere there, Handyman? Look again, Handyman. Oh, yeah, see, I don't know how to get all of that stuff. It shows me they're live. I click over there and it shows me who's all live. I'll click on live, and if I see them, then I click on and try to go in. But if you got to pay it to watch it, I don't pay anything. Yeah, just like I say, Handyman. I mean, to me, I don't care if everybody has wrenches. I don't think nobody should be thrown out. You guys got beef, say your little piece and let it lay. This is Larry's YouTube station. I like to keep the peace in here. We like to talk about stuff. If someone brings up a bad conversation about something, we drop that conversation, go somewhere else and talk about it. Yeah, I don't want no leopard painted fans. Yep, we're going to find out, mister. We are all going to find out live in an hour, people. Well, we're going to find out. No, I probably wouldn't, mister. Because I respect his kids better than that. I don't respect him, but I will respect his kids. Okay, I didn't think you would, handyman. That's why you blue wrench, and I was like, yeah, you definitely earned your blue wrench. I was trying to con the wife into doing the sausage and biscuits today. Maybe some gravy and some scrambled eggs with cheese on it. That's not, Robbie, and that's like I'm saying. I'm waiting to see if that's very true. I got to see it to believe it. I got to hear it to believe it. You just don't make three kids sit down and they don't make a noise. I'm telling you, I have kids. Kids make noise. You do family breakfasts on Sunday. Yeah, well, we do whatever she decides to make us, I guess. Unless I want to get up off my fat ass and go cook myself.
That would be nice.
See, she said that'd be nice if I get up and cook breakfast. I don't know. I don't even think I know how to use the air fryer. Yep, this Thursday is Happy Fat People Day.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, honey.
I'm not fat and I like to eat food.
I know.
I don't think I can get fat.
Our kids are too. I got a couple in Ohio. I got two that's going to be home. She's got a couple in Arkansas. Yeah, I'm ready for the turkey. I just hope Vaughn don't take that turkey out of the damn freezer at his mom's and try to make it and feed it to him and the kids this Thanksgiving. They will all be sicker than a dog, if not dead. It's been there for about 3 years, mister. But it's been laid out, thawed, and put back in the freezer. It laid out for almost a week and a half in the refrigerator. and I told her to throw it away. About a week later, we were putting food back there, and my wife told me to come here, and I walked back there, and that turkey was there. In the double wide, yes. His mother's trailer. Well, I give it 6 months before his mom's house is trashed. Dog shit all over. You think Vaughn's gonna make his kids pick it up? No. Is Vaughn gonna pick it up? No. J-Dubs is waiting on Vaughn. Your dogs like attention. Well, it matters what size dog and how big her little belly is. Usually you fill your belly, it digests and then comes out. Same as in a human. Oh, so she's a nice sized dog. Yeah, being a boxer, you didn't have to put the weight on there. As a boxer, I know she's a nice sized dog. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they do get old. Gonna make a Denver omelet? Yum, yum. Have fun, handyman. Glad you're doing good, buddy. We'll holler at you. You know where to find me. If I'm not here, I'm on Facebook. Toby, I'd have no idea. My mom and my stepdad, they tried doing that. Getting a male and a female dogs and breeding them and trying to. They did okay for a while. Happy Saturday, buddy. I can remember when they did the regular Doberman pinchers. I remember when they did the miniature Doberman pinchers. I remember them doing the bulldogs. Then they started getting into parrots and cockatiels. Hey, as long as you own it, that's all it counts for, Acres. I mean, there's some dogs out there, they pay good money for them. I think my aunt, she told me she gave $1,000 for a dog once. Toy poodle. Yep. Well, I try to do what I can do, Pacific. I'm doing my own station, trying to do my own stuff now, so but I still try to stay up on Vaughn a little bit. But you have a good day and enjoy you coming in on a Saturday. I'm usually Monday through Friday. Your neighbor has a Great Dane. Them are some big dogs. Get them to stand up. They're 7 foot, 8 foot tall. I got an uncle. He did coon dogs. He used to make a good killing off that too. Now, I don't know if they were Begos or whatever. They chased coon. And then they had some that were rabbit dogs. So, yes. Well, my uncle does that. And so does his kids. Still today, they do it. I seen one of his kids post the other day. They were out there hunting. I don't know. I've never used a dog, so no. I always wonder why they coon hide. They say they sell them hides. I don't know if they pay good money or not, but me, if I'm not eating it, I'm not killing it. Of course, if it's a rat or a snake or something like that, maybe I will, because I'm not eating them, but I kill them. Yeah, me neither. I mean, it's okay if it's a little gardener snake or a black snake, but when you live in a state and a county that carries rattlesnakes and copperheads, you try to watch your snakes. You want to try a black snake sometime, but they eat a lot of pest. Yeah, they will eat the rats. They will eat copperheads. They will eat, yeah. The black snakes are the ones you do not want to kill. You want to keep them black snakes here. Should kill any snake. Big part of the. I think you meant you shouldn't kill them, is what you meant, weather guy. Well, buddy, I'm going to tell you. If I'm finding a 3-foot rattlesnake sitting in my driveway when I'm walking out to my car, I'm killing it. What am I supposed to do? Walk in the house and wait for it to leave? He could sit there all day or crawl up inside my truck. One bite from him, I better be in the hospital within 15 minutes or be dead. Well, yeah, there are animals that are needed to keep up the planet. Yeah, I agree. And we start getting low on them animals, and we need to quit killing them and let them produce again. Deer, there's plenty of deer. I don't know about in any other state around the United States, but we have plenty of deer in Kentucky. And they just brought elk in here a couple years back. That even helped it better. Yeah, bees are real nice to have. I wish I had a couple beehives. I mean, I wouldn't want to get stung, but I sure would love to have some of that fresh honey. That honey's going for $20 a jar down here. Just a little old jar of that stuff. It ain't no more than so big. $20 a jar. Well, they breed a lot too. Remember, they're having a baby every spring. Some of them have 2 babies every spring. Our honeybees are in trouble? I don't know. I see plenty of honey coming out down here. And when I'm talking jars of honey for $20, I'm not saying from a grocery store. I'm talking from a farmer who went out there and got in all his beehives and got all that honey. I ain't informed much about anything, Moon. I know a little bit, yeah. I know a little bit. I'm not a smart whiz kid. I'm a dummy, really. That's what the scientists are saying. I mean, we can be low on the bees. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think the bees does, help. We shouldn't kill them off. I don't think we should be able to. I don't think we could kill all the bees off. There's bees that ain't never seen a home. Living in them prairies where all them flowers are that they can get all that honey from. Problem is people see what happens in their backyards, but not in the big picture. Well, yeah, and that could be what I'm doing too, weather guy. I'm not looking at the big picture. I'm looking in my own backyard because that's the only thing I care about is my own backyard. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, I don't know. They could be right. I don't know. All I know is there's farmers bringing out plenty of honey. So, are you going to make me cook my own breakfast, baby, or are you going to do it for me? She must have ran away, people. Well, people, it looks like I'm going to have to get off here because I'm going to have to get up and cook my own breakfast. Doubt if I'll get back on today because I got college football coming on here shortly. And then I'll probably scan and see what else is happening. So Larry's just going to call it a good day. 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes. 26 viewers at the moment. So I think I did okay for a Saturday morning when I don't even get on Saturday morning. So I'm a Monday through Friday kind of guy. So we will see you all Monday. You guys all have a safe weekend. Enjoy your weekends. Have fun. Peace out.